What if the secret to happiness wasn't in doing more, but in doing less? What if true power came not from control, but from surrender? Over 2,500 years ago, an old sage named Laozi shared a simple yet profound philosophy on how to live a meaningful life. His words were written in a book called the Tao Te Ching, one of the most influential texts in history. Today, we'll explore 5 powerful lessons from this ancient wisdom and how you can apply them in your daily life. To understand the Tao Te Ching, we must first understand what the Tao means. Tao simply means the way. It is the natural order of the universe, the unseen force that guides all things effortlessly. Imagine a river. It doesn't force its way through rocks, yet over time, it carves mountains. It doesn't fight against obstacles, it flows around them. This is the essence of the Tao, moving with life instead of resisting it. The first and most famous lesson from the Tao Te Ching is Wu Wei, which means effortless action. But what does that really mean? Most of us believe that success comes from pushing harder, hustling more, and forcing things to happen. But Laozi teaches us the opposite, that the most effective action is often the one that happens naturally, without force. Think about how a skilled surfer rides a wave. He doesn't fight the ocean, he moves with it. Similarly, when we align with the natural flow of life instead of constantly struggling, things tend to fall into place effortlessly. So perhaps the key to success isn't about force, but about flow. The softest thing in the world overcomes the hardest. Water wears down rock, not by force, but by persistence. True power doesn't come from rigidity, it comes from adaptability. Think about a tree in a storm. A stiff, unbending tree will snap under pressure, but a bamboo tree bends with the wind and survives. The lesson? The more flexible we are in life, the stronger we become. Like water, like bamboo, strength is found in the ability to adapt. In today's world, we are constantly told that happiness comes from more money, more success, more possessions. But the Tao Te Ching teaches the opposite. He who knows enough is enough, will always have enough. The more we chase external things, the more we feel restless and unsatisfied. But when we learn to appreciate what we already have, we find true peace. Laozi believed that the best leaders are the ones who lead without ego. He wrote, "The best leader is one whom people barely notice. When the work is done, they will say, 'We did it ourselves.'" True leadership isn't about control, it's about guiding others with wisdom, humility, and trust. Lead so that others shine. The greatest leaders leave no trace, only wisdom. The final and perhaps most difficult lesson of the Tao Te Ching is to let go of control. Laozi teaches that life is unpredictable, and the more we try to control everything, the more we suffer. Like a river flowing to the sea, life moves according to its own rhythm. Fighting against it only leads to struggle. There is an old Taoist story of a farmer whose horse runs away. His neighbors call it misfortune, but he simply says, "Maybe." The next day, the horse returns with more. Was it bad luck or good? When we release our grip on control, we find peace. We become like water, adaptable, resilient, and free. The Tao is not about forcing, but about flowing. When we let go, we truly live. The Tao Te Ching isn't just a book, it's a way of life. A way to move with the universe instead of against it. A way to find peace in simplicity, power in softness, and wisdom in letting go. The Tao flows through all things. Will you flow with it? Thanks for watching. And let me know in the comments below. Which of these lessons resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments below.